Right, welcome back to the channel, Raw Talent Racing. Myself, RTR Tempo in the hot seat. We did make top 200 beginning of the week. Currently dropped out of the top 500 with a 218.681. This is Sunday evening. But here we are at Spa. It is 5 laps, GR3 Cars, and it's racing hard tyres. We got this new livery from Slammer, RTR Slammer. It's a beautiful livery for this Supra. When he made it, he did say this livery will make you faster and it'll make you fly. But when he said fly, I didn't realise he meant literally. And here we are, flying. That's the bollards for you at Spa. If you hit the bollards, they do massive damage. And you lose places and you hit other cars, which isn't cool. But watch out for Lacooms on that chicane part coming out into Mal Medi. It's a dangerous place to hit the curb, so avoid it at all costs in the future. Here we are coming down the Kemmel Straight and went for the fastest lap, and I'm thinking, I want to get around these guys, and I'm hustling and bustling a little bit, and I thought I could make a move on the outside here. I do try and push it, but I just don't have enough speed, and I'm actually on the outside coming into Brussels. I try and do a little switcheroo, which the Italian Ali or Al 90, he holds his line, which is well defended. So big up the Italian for there. It's a great driving, to be honest. Anyway, coming out into campus. And this is a prime example of top split racing. Make one little mistake and you lose the place, so shouts out to G Sharper. We have RTR Lush Racing coming down on the outside. It kind of gives me a little boost, and then I get a bit of G Sharper. I get on the inside line and get a bit of everything coming down into the last chicane. So shouts out to those guys. Some brilliant racing with them all week, actually. To be honest, I haven't been on too much this week. I've been a busy chap, and unfortunately I haven't raced as much as I'd like to. But off we go down to La Source into P10. Once again, coming out of Lacooms into Mal Medi and down into Brussels. RTR runs wide. RTR Lush Racing, he's a bit all over the place. But once again, some great racing from the RTR team. He's got the inside line here, obviously, coming into the double gauche and down into Lafagnes and Campus. So we try and keep it as clean as possible. Damage comes and has a look in the inside, but I just get across and defend it a little bit. And we just follow RTR Lush Racing, basically. Like I say, down to Lafagnes and into Campus. And he gets a bit loose there, man, and I'm thinking, oh boy, he's going to lose it. He's going to lose it. But he keeps hold of it. And on to Blanchimont we go. Trying to get into a slipstream, trying to get an overtake. And we do it, I think. We get on the inside here. In the Supra, it's just got a lot more speed on the straight. And we get the move done, coming down into the last chicane again. So some great racing from Lush Racing and Albionist this week. It's been a delight, to be honest. But off we go into P8, into the third lap. Now once again we are coming down into Brussels, and people have a bit of carnage. Grove Street, I don't know if you know Grove Street. He's a brilliant YouTuber, great streamer, so if you haven't checked out Grove Street, go and check him out, man. He's a great guy. Unfortunately, he's a Chelsea fan. So yeah, if you don't like Chelsea, go and give him some stick. Anyway, another prime example. If you make one tiny mistake in top split racing, people are going to take advantage of you, and they're just going to go flying past. So this is the final lap of a particular race, and G Sharper gets the better of me. He holds that inside line very nicely, which there's nothing you can do really. You can't overtake anyone on the outside there unless they're going very, very, very slow. Anyway, coming down the Kibble Straight, I see G Sharper. I think, yeah, I'm going to make a move on the outside here, straight into the Coombs. And it's not his fault, it's 3-man going round that corner at once. So you see he does slightly tap me, but there's nothing he could do, nothing I could do. And he almost gets the better of me, but we do defend it. And the driver from Hun pulls off into P10 and off he goes. So yeah, great racing with G Sharper this week as well. Anyway, similar kind of thing here, getting the better of Lewiston down the straight. We make a move on the outside, someone goes wide. And I know Lewiston's got a 1 second penalty, so for me, I'm thinking, I just want to sit behind these guys. Same with Ignat, he's got a half second penalty as well. This guy Yasser, he's ghosting, and he's obviously trying to get in between all the cars. Lewiston catches the back of Ignat there. No one to blame. It's just Ignat just does a bit of oversteering and catches him, which puts him wide. And then I think about making a move on the inside, but he doesn't really give me much room down the inside, the Spanish chap. But at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, I've got a better of him here, and I thought maybe I'll be able to outbrake him and get him on the inside corner coming out of the chicane, but it doesn't quite come off. And the last thing I expected was Jamie to come flying through, which he does very nicely. So big ups Jamie, that was a lovely move. And we both go past the Spanish chap, and Jamie takes P7 and I take P8, and off we go. Right, following this chap Tenshi, I just had to show you because I think he's a control pad player, because if you're on the steering wheel, there is no way you're saving that. I don't care how good you are. So we give him the benefit of the doubt. I did pull out a bit. I thought, you know what, I don't want to get into a crash here. So let's see what this snake bite does. But he controls it beautifully, and off he goes. Anyway, prime example of coming down up through Eau Rouge. If you got the better of someone, and Jamie does a bit of oversteering, nice drifting up the hill into Radillion and into the Kemmel Straight, but he obviously loses a load of speed, so we get a better of him coming down into the Coombs. We're on for the fastest lap, which I believe we do. Top split racing, as you see, Tidney's out there, Shagmaster, all sorts of people. So some top quality drivers here. Anyway, moving on to the next clip, coming down into the last chicane. I see last race in Albionis, and a bit of traffic ahead, and I thought, you know what, I might make a move here. I was very, very, very tempted to actually late brake, get the inside line, but I hold off and I let him go. And that's what happens. If you don't push too hard, people just fly away from you. Anyway, we've got our second penalty. I usually, if someone in front of me has got our second penalty, I usually kind of sit behind them until the penalty line comes up. But our Italian friend couldn't wait, and he was desperate to get past. And then last racing, he's there, letting me know he's there, and he gets past us. So shouts out to my RTR team. Right, coming up through Eau Rouge. Prime example again, one slight mistake and you're gonna lose the place. When you're top split racing, man, it's absolutely ruthless. One bit of oversteer, one bit of understeer, and that's it, game over. Here we are coming out of Brussels into the double gauche. Coming out of Brussels, a lot of people do go wide, and they either end up spinning right at the top, Well, they try and control it, and then they lose it off over into the left-hand side and go into the wall, which is quite a common feature. And prime example, it happens again here. So shouts out to everyone who was at Spa this week. If I raced you, shouts out to you. I believe it's Deep Forest next week, and I can't remember the other track off by heart. But until then, take good care, subscribe, like, and I'll see you on track soon.